Hey y'all, Alan here from Damn Good Reviews. So right here I have the Playster subscription service, and actually the service, you may have seen the unboxing video. If you go ahead and you check out Playster and you pay for the subscription service for a year in advance, they're going to send you a starter kit, which you may have seen in the unboxing video. If not, make sure you check it out. I'll put a link at the end of this video. But that subscription, if you pay for it a year in advance, they're going to send you a starter box that has a tablet in it. It's an Android-based tablet. It's branded for Playster right there on the back, but in reality, it's a Polaroid tablet. It's got a 5 megapixel camera right there. It's also got another camera on the front here. And it's not bad. I believe it's about 7-inch tablet. It's not HD or anything, but you know, really to get a tablet and you get some headphones and everything to get started, pretty cool. You are paying for the service up front, which I believe is about $25 a month or so. And so the service for Playster, their whole thing is you subscribe to the service and you get access to movies, music, audiobooks, and books, and also games. So you get like ebooks, things like that. So if you don't subscribe for the full year and pay in advance, you won't get the tablet or that starter kit, but you can access it on your phone or your tablet, anything like that. But we got the full tablet version. We checked it out actually. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I wanted to share what I thought about the service. One other thing that they do offer is you don't have to buy that $25 a month or so service to get all of those things. If you're only looking for movies or just ebooks or maybe music, you can select services, but the more services that you bundle, then it will be cheaper. So overall, the tablet, very nice, was not charged, of course, out of the box, just like any other tablet. My biggest problem with this, I don't really know what tablet it is. Yes, I know it's a Polaroid, I know what the chipset is, you can find all that online, but it doesn't come with a screen protector and it doesn't come with a case. In my book, if you're going to get started with something, and if you're watching movies and all that type of stuff, you need a case. I mean, cases, I can buy them on Amazon myself for what, probably as cheap as $8, maybe less than that, depending on it. And a screen protector is going to cost a company, what, 50 cents maybe? That really, right off the bat, was really annoying. Because I still don't know what case to get. And I looked on their site, but I didn't see a case. I did see forums that talked about it, but I'm still not sure which one to even get. So, again, right off the bat, I wish I had access to a case or that it came with it. So getting started, everything is preloaded. You set up the tablet just like you normally would. And then you can install the Playster or update the Playster app. This version, because it's pre-installed, has it ready to go. If you don't have it, you can download Playster right from iTunes or the Google Play Store and get going from there. So once that's all set, you go ahead, you log in, you set up your subscription service, and they do have a demo period where you can test it out. And then you'll see right here all your different options, everything from your movies to your music, a really, really great library of different options. So after using this, and also having other services, that I've used, including, some of the major services out there that include a lot of these features, what did we really think? Well, honestly, the movies, I don't know who they partner with to get these movies, but a lot of movies that I have no idea who they are or who created them. Honestly, they're a lot like those free Roku apps or Android TV apps that you have no idea of, these third-party B movies. Although I did find the Puppet Master series, and there are a couple feature Hollywood movies that you can find in there, but trying to find ones that were for kids, I really couldn't find one, especially one that they would really want to watch or know who the characters were. This one is like The Adventures of Chuck and Friends, Chuck Big Air Dare. I have no idea. It's a little like toy truck. They do have like the first season of The Office, so yes, they do have some movies. And then within here, you can go ahead, you can see new releases. So, somebody, if you're like a film buff, or just like finding new films and things like that, hey, that's fine. You can probably find some good videos in here, and maybe some good movies. But for the most part, I have no idea what these movies are. Um, Bad Johnson, Frankie 321, Frankie Go Boom, American Slice. No idea. But like I said, I did watch I think it was the Curse of the Puppet Master. Now this again is not an HD screen. It did look really good. I did have some trouble, some lag problems, but I think that was the network. And I did try it also on a iPad with the Retina screen, and it did look good. So I'm guessing the streams for video is HD. Another problem that I'm seeing here with this is that Playster has not developed any other type of app. I can't install, or it does not work with Chromecast, and there's no corresponding app that can be installed for Roku, Amazon TV, or Amazon Fire Stick, or Apple TV. So that really limits me right there, that I have to watch these videos either on a tablet or on my phone and can't access them anywhere else. Now, I did speak to the company. They said that they are looking and working to develop an app and get that going. So that would be something, really nice to have. Although the library also has to be, there has to be new movies within this library, unless you're open to finding random movies that no one has really ever heard of. So that's the movie selection. Now, if I go back here, go switch movies, not a big book fan unless it's something to do with, something I'm really interested in. So if I go to read books, there is a search option up top. So if there's a specific book you're looking for, you can do that. Or they have it pre-selected filters. We want something scary or animated, empowering, glamorous, stuff that they pre-selected, as well as new releases. Now, also in here, again, because I'm not that big of a reader, I couldn't tell you how many of these are really known, but just ones that would stand out. I mean, I got the $6 Million Man Season 6 book. I don't know if that's anything good. Miss Clute is a Hoot. That sounds like a nice kid book. There's some like other ones, Cameraman, 5 Days Dead, Parents Should Protect Kids Online. There is an Amelia Bedelia, so the books seem to have a pretty decent selection that you can get everything from kids' books to adult books. Again, I'm not really a big book fanatic. Besides some of these kid books that I recognize, the adult ones, I have no idea. But there is a lot of books to go from. I see the Paul Stanley Face the Music book, so obviously we know that from Kiss. But a lot of book options here that you can read. And that works just like a normal ebook reader. So that's nice. So if you're looking for books to go through and read, of course you can do that, and you can just subscribe to the book section. They also have a series of unfortunate events, which is like, I guess, like that Lemony Snicket, I guess. So anyway, let's go back here. We're going to go back and we're going to switch the media once again, going back to the main screen. So then if you're not big into books or don't have the time to read the books, you have the audiobook selection as well. And then we have a lot of books also in this library, and you can select from what they've pre-selected here. So that's pretty cool. Not as many of the ebooks, but then again, I know audiobooks probably a much smaller collection out there than physical books that have been written. But they also have these really split up. So once you go to artistic, you can break it down even more. Do I want graphic novels for kids? Things like that. And then I can always look at new releases. And I see ones like Boxcar Children. Not sure what that is. It's pretty much same goes. I see a Star Trek The Next Generation audiobook. So, when we really look into it, there is a good amount of audiobooks that are available within the different categories. And from what I'm told, they're constantly adding, new books and new audiobooks as well. So again, if you're looking for books and audiobooks, I think this has a really nice collection to it. Let's return to the home here. Then we have music. So music, I felt it was almost like the same type of music library that the movie library was. I found some artists that I really, was aware of. I know who they are, but then again, plenty of artists I have no idea who they are. So if you're someone that's into artist discovery, looking for new bands, I think this would be really great. And they have some pre-populated playlists in here, so they're really off to a good start. I just think they need to secure some better media, especially for what they're looking to charge for that monthly price, especially if you do everything together. So just an example real quick, if we go to maybe say some pop songs, I see ones in here, there's some Bruno Mars. So they have, it's more or less like playlist, a lot of this. I don't see, some of these don't have full albums. This is like the sound of Bruno Mars, 24 songs. Ed Sheeran, 25 songs. So they have some preset playlists. And then if I do the search function, which is up top, I can type in some things, and hopefully, as I start typing, you see it has like that Google search return, or the auto, I don't even know if I can get it so you guys can see it, but it has like the auto populate. So there is a lot of stuff that will come back, although I typed in a lot of the bands that I know, with very few matches, a lot of bands that I just had no idea. So finally, going back here, we're going to switch media, and this interface is nice and fast too, by the way, which is cool. So that all runs really quick. So now this is the game section, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yes, nostalgia. It says nostalgic, casual, and gaming. So they're also promoting some feature films up top here. So if you have the full collection, you can always do that. But then we can go ahead and we can see new releases. And these are a lot of the games that we see. A lot of like kid type games, obviously, mostly who I guess would be playing games. I see like Assassin's Creed 3 for Android, and a couple games that really stand out. This looks like a lot of the games that you would see, maybe on like the Amazon store, things like that. But tons of stuff. So if you're really worried that, your child might be downloading all these games, from iTunes or the Play Store, at least these ones, as far as I know, you don't have to worry about any ads popping up because you're paying for the subscription. You can install it, play it, and good to go. So if the kids are constantly installing and looking at new games and asking to buy stuff, this might be a good way to kind of deter that and give them a lot of options to play with. Are you going to find the latest game out there? Probably not, but you can always install that outside of this because it's an Android platform. Same thing goes if it's on your iPad or phone. So a lot of games in the library. So personally, I really like the games, the audiobooks, and the books. The movies and the music, I really think Playster really needs to work on, building that library and also working on an app, or the ability to use my Chromecast, cast it to a TV, or actually use an app where I can watch the movies on TV. I'm not that big. Unless I'm traveling, I'm really not using that and watching movies here. Overall, I think the Playster idea is a really great idea. The market is not easy to get into, and for an additional subscription service. So you're talking about, for a full service, $25 a month, and I don't recall offhand. I'll post it in the description below when I look back, but I believe that you're allowed to stream two devices at the same time. So if two of you are doing the same thing and logged in at the same time, one can watch movies or listen to audiobook, but I will confirm that and mention it below. So again, overall, I really like the package. If you sign up for it, the movies have to be a little bit better. Work on getting a better library for what I'm going to be spending a month, but I think they have a great idea, and a company that can really move forward as they continue to build their library. I think it will be great. And hey, maybe it is for you. Check it out. You know, the trial that they offer, see what the content is. The audiobooks and the ebooks are really great. The games that they offer, tons of games. But so that's the overall. I know this review is pretty long, but I just wanted to let you see everything that Playster 8 really has. So make sure you check it out. Again, give that trial. Check out the trial online, and see what they have to offer. But overall, I think they did a great job and are off to a really great start. And I would like to see where they're at in a few months, and I'm sure they're headed in the right direction. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm Alan from Damn Good Reviews. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube, and we will see you soon.